हेलो गाइस। एक सबसे ज़्यादा सवाल आप जो लोग पूछते हैं मुझसे या फिर कंपैरिजन करते हैं गरीला 450 को जो वहाँ पे खड़ी है इज़ द बाइक 390, बट इसका सेगमेंट अलग है। एनीवेज वी हैव चंदन विद अस, द ओनर ऑफ दिस बाइक, एंड क्या क्या फीचर्स है, क्या अच्छी बाइक है, क्या इनका एक्सपीरियंस रहा है अभी तक। आप लोगों के कुछ ना कुछ सवाल मैं मेरे तरीके से पूछने की कोशिश करूँगा, एंड आई होप आई गेट द आंसर्स एंड यू गाइस गेट सेटिस्फैक्शन अबाउट योर queries. So hold the mic, man. Uh, First of all, why did you choose this bike?
I mean, I wanted a bike that I could take anywhere, so
Okay.
that was my primary agenda.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you
so
chose adventure bike, right? See, why
yes.
KTM?
It kind of suited my character because I'm someone who is impatient naturally. So, and this perfectly fit my
More
category.
aggressive and
Yes.
can take
Yeah.
him anywhere.
Yeah. And of course, like I said earlier, I wanted a bike that could go anywhere.
Okay.
So I was obviously looking at an adventure bike.
How's the power in this bike, apart from the CC thing?
So of course, obviously, you know the power that it gives with the CC, but the behavior is quite different in each bike, even though it's a 400cc category. So this one kind of behaves very strong when you take it above a certain RPM. So it struggles in the lower RPMs, and that's where a lot of experience comes in, where you have to keep it above a certain rev band all the time. Having said this, there is a newer variant of this bike where there is torque available much lower in the rev range. So that's a lot more easier for everyone to ride. So this feels rushed all the time.
Okay. Most of the people have a question is how how comfortable is it when you ride daily, like in traffic, let's say in Bangalore if you're riding.
Yeah, I would be the wrong person to answer that because I don't ride this bike often in Bangalore. I have my secondary bike over there.
Okay.
And in my personal experience, riding in the city is a pain with this bike.
Okay.
Because of the reason that I mentioned earlier, where the power is not available in the lower rev band. Yes.
Okay, makes
Yeah.
sense.
You always have to rev it high, and that results in you going very fast.
Okay.
And you don't have enough space in a city like Bangalore.
Cool.
Yeah.
Uh, how's it how is it when it comes to economics, like financially, the average maintenance, service cost, and all those things?
I would I would tell that it's extremely efficient, all thanks to Bajaj doing the maintenance of these bikes, right? So even though it's a KTM, it's more or less handled by Bajaj. So all the spare parts are readily available all the time. The service cost is very low, and of course, even the mileage,
Okay.
it's pretty neat. So I run in the highways at about 32 kilometers per liter. So
Okay.
that's a pretty good mileage for a 400cc bike, according to me.
Great, great,
Yeah.
great. Uh, what would be your biggest suggestion if you have learned something on this bike, like on a personal level when you connect as a guy
Yeah, yeah.
with the bike, how fun it is? What would you suggest if people are thinking of buying this? What should they consider?
Yeah, okay. So, firstly, this is a bike that you can't buy from the showroom right now because there is a newer variant available. If someone's deciding to buy that newer variant, I would suggest that it not be their first bike.
Okay.
If they have ridden a first bike, preferably a lower cc bike, then it would be very easy for them to go for this.
Makes sense.
But if it's a higher cc, if they are planning to go for this directly, then the newer variant makes sense because it's a lot more easier for them for a beginner. But if I'm to talk about this variant particularly, this is available still in the second-hand market. Uh, I would say that there is a lot more experience required to ride this bike because it is because of its rush behavior,
Okay.
and it also sits at a very tall seat height. So it's 855 seat height.
Okay.
So it would be a little intimidating for someone who is not very tall. So I would say that this is something that you need to have the experience, learn it first, and then ride.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically my opinion. But
Lastly, if anybody decides that okay, I'll go with the new variant, what all basic like add-ons they have to do on this bike, upgrades, something like that.
not a lot actually. So I myself have added a lot of stuff, and I wouldn't recommend everything.
Okay.
So probably one thing that I would recommend is a phone holder because we obviously used it to navigate stuff,
Okay.
and probably a tail rack if you want to mount some luggage. I wouldn't recommend a top box all the time, but if you are okay with that, then so be it.
Okay.
That's mostly about it, and a couple of small auxiliary lamps if you're riding in the night, based on your need.
Night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are the tires treating you?
Oh, they are really good. So I got lucky with the Metzlers.
Okay.
Now the Metzlers are not available, and these run for about 25k odd kilometers.
Wow.
So yeah, I am still running on them, and I'm more than happy with that. But I think the newer variants are getting Apollo Tramplers or MRFs, if I'm not wrong. Quote me on that. I mean, do not quote me on that. They're pretty good as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
So engine heat, these all things doesn't come or it's normal behavior.
See, it's a high compression combustion engine.
Okay.
That means that there is always going to be a lot of engine heat dissipation. Luckily, the engine heat is dissipated towards the sideways, so it doesn't really bother us so much. But regardless, when you are traveling in a stop-go city traffic, you will always feel the heat. Yeah.
Great seeing, man. Thank you so much for your time on this.
Cheers. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chandan, once again. I hope आपके answers एड्रेस हो चुके होंगे क्वेश्चंस. इन्होंने बोला है कि ज़्यादा अपग्रेड की ज़रूरत नहीं है. थोड़े से लैंप लगाए इन्होंने. टायर्स आर वे टू गुड. ही इज़ मैंशनिंग इंजन में ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम नहीं आती है, हीट नहीं करता है. लो रैप पे थोड़ा सा इनको एक्सपीरियंस होता है. सीट हाइट ज़्यादा है और इंजन में पावर बहुत है, तो आपको एक्साइटमेंट फील होगा. बट आपको ये फर्स्ट बाइक की तरीके से नहीं लेना है. सो दिस वॉज चंदन विद अस एंड थैंक्स वंस अगेन मैन. स्टे ट्यून गाइज, डू सब्सक्राइब एंड लेट मी नो इफ़ यू गाइज स्टिल हैव एनी क्वेरीज. मैं इनसे चंदन से पर्सनली पूछ सकता हूँ. तो थैंक यू सो मच. मस्त रहिए, स्वस्थ रहिए. एक और हमारे KTM 390 वाले भाई मिले हैं जिनके पास KTM 390 है एंड काफ़ी अच्छे तरीके से लोडेड किया हुआ है इन्होंने. हाउ आर द लैम्प्स एंड ऑल? यू कैन टॉक अबाउट द इंजन परफॉर्मेंस.
Engine is like for adventure riders is a proper vehicle, and lamps it will help you, like the proper investment if you're doing for lamps.
What about new riders if they want to buy as a first bike? Will you suggest them?
Yeah, 100%, but it's not available now. It become legend.
Oh.
Yeah, now you have to buy like second hand only. There is no production of this model, but the new model is there, you can go for that. Yeah.
तो ये थे हमारे दोस्त जो हमें मिले हैं एंड ठीक है, अब निकला जाए यहाँ से. लेट्स स्टार्ट द राइड. आज की राइड हमारे होने वाली है 450 किलोमीटर, 500 किलोमीटर और अभी टाइम हो गया है. थैंक्स मैन, थैंक यू सो मच मैन, थैंक यू सो मच. तो अब हमारा राइड शुरू होता है और आज की राइड होने वाली है काफ़ी लंबी, जिसमें हम 450 किलोमीटर कंप्लीट करें. डिस्टेंस वाइज नहीं, बट टाइम और ट्रैफिक बहुत मिलने वाला है बैंगलोर रीच होते हुए.